It's the NFC Championship game, and the road to a Super Bowl goes through Atlanta. It's the reigning NFC champs and the Falcons under the lights on Sunday night.
The NFL playoffs are on EA Sports, and we've got a packed house here at Mercedes-Benz Stadium in downtown Atlanta. Coming up, a battle to represent the NFC in this year's Super Bowl, and we've got a potential classic in store, as it'll be the Chicago Bears taking on the Atlanta Falcons. Hello, everyone. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. The postseason continuing here on EA Sports, and man, it is electric in here, and it should be conference championship time.
I don't know about you, but my butterflies in my stomach, they have iron wings in this one.
Bears are going to start the NFC title game with the football. Harrison Butker will give it to us. Greg Gray back returning kicks for the NFC title game, and here he goes. Greg Gray up the middle. It'll be a nice return past midfield as they closed in on him from the sidelines, but Greg Gray gets us halfway there already. Some good blocks as always on Greg Gray kickoff returns, and that brings out Caleb Williams. Bears in the all-whites, third different uniform we've worn in a single postseason run, which is not usually what I do. His simulation numbers you should be familiar with by now. After the game we just saw from Tyjae Spears in the divisional round, it seems silly to not give him the first carry of the game. We will do just that as Spears makes it to the outside, gaining 9, call it 10, and 2nd and inches upcoming on the first carry of the game for Spears. Good start for the Bears' run game. Spears up the middle, just need a little bit to get a first down. Going to pick up about 5. 2 carries, 15 yards for Tyjae Spears. Brought down by Braylon Trice. First down, Atlanta, empty backfield for Caleb Williams. Throwing to the tight end. It's caught by Cole Kmet. No idea what animations we just got there, but it's a gain of 7 on the first pass of the day from Caleb Williams. Got pressure coming off the right side, it appears. Play action on the drag. That is Cole Kmet, his 2nd straight catch. Down to the 15. Caleb Williams starts 2 of 2. Can we start 3 of 3? Coverage was backing off, looking. That is intercepted! Jesse Bates! He almost turned around there when he picked that ball. I don't know what that was, other than a bad throw from Caleb Williams that just missed his target standing straight. It was standing still, and he threw it right to Bates. Yeah, you would like a little bit more effort out of Kmet there, but an early turnover. And out comes Desmond Ridder. 3,300 yards, 19 touchdowns, 10 picks in the simulation. It was always the running game and Tyjae Spears. So the Falcons start from their own 12. It's a handoff to Bijan Robinson, gaining 9 yards. Ran away from Mikael Williams, who just got free. Williams switches to the right side of the line here on 2nd and 1. We'll use Danny Okoye. And it's another handoff. Missed the tackle with Okoye. Bijan picks up the first down. He's got 16 yards through 2 carries. Taking it personal that Tyjae Spears had the game he did in the divisional round just a week ago. It's a handoff that time. Spinning out of a tackle was Robinson. Mikael Williams with the first contact, but Tremaine Edmonds brings him down for a loss of 3. 3 straight runs to start the game for the Falcons. Now Ridder will pass. Ridder gonna run for it. It'll be a sack for Mikael Williams. I think Kalen Edwards got the other half of it. 3rd down and 15. Well, the Bears defense doing what it can to not allow the mistake from Caleb Williams to hurt them. Ritter running for his life. He'll throw to the sideline as Danny Okoye got free. First pass of the day is a throwaway for Ritter. McNamara to punt. Marvin Harrison Jr. back to return it. Do we get blocks? Yes. Somewhat. 7-yard return. And the Bears offense back out. Instill some confidence back into Caleb Williams after the early interception. Oh, Jesus. Somehow we got free there. Williams up near the 50. Jordan Morgan, one of our offensive tackles, injured on the play. He is injured a lot. To the locker room he goes. But a first down for the Bears to the 49. Spears could have made it to the outside. That was Braylon Trice that blew things up. And now the other tackle, Darnell Wright's hurt. We've lost 2 tackles in 2 plays. Oh, boy. 2nd down and 11. Looking, no, sacked. Loss of 7. Jordan Morgan out for the game. As this game that was already going to be a tough one just gets harder. We'll see the news on Darnell Wright here shortly, I'm sure. 3rd and 18. Williams back to pass. Looking over the middle. Marvin Harrison Jr. incomplete. Jesse Bates broke it up. The throw was a little bit past where it needed to be as Darnell Wright's out for the game as well. So both our starting tackles out for the game on back-to-back plays. It's going to make everything tougher. Ryan Stonehouse to punt. I put some backspin on it, so we'll see what it does. Hopefully it doesn't bounce too far back. Down at the 9. Jazavian Currents down there to down it. Falcons offense. Bad starting field position for them both times. Started at the 12 the first time. And it's a handoff. Bryce Kaiser. Nice read by the 2nd-year linebacker. 2nd and 9. Couple of tight ends in there. It's Kaiser again on Bijan. 2 carries for Bijan Robinson, met by Bryce Kaiser both times. Gaining only 3 yards, but now an empty backfield for Ritter on 3rd and 7. Ritter to pass, incomplete. Looking for Bijan. 0 for 2 throwing for Desmond Ritter to start this game. And they punt from their own 12. McNamara from the end zone. And Marvin Harrison Jr. to return it. Has some blocks and maybe some space here. No, he just doesn't have the speed that I'm accustomed to Marvin Harrison Jr. having at this point in the franchise. Remember with the Bears, he had 90, or the Browns, he had 99 speed. That's why that worked. Hasn't worked to this point. Williams rolling out. Gonna have to lob it up there, and it's intercepted. The pass rush is too much. L'Jarius Sneed is still rolling down the field to the 38. Oh, boy. I think our lack of starting offensive tackles is going to be a big loss here in this game. Bryce Kaiser gets picked off. Jazavian Currents can't get over there. Robinson spins out of the tackle of Peter Clifford and down to the 18. Apparently Mikel Williams on the stop. They appear to be riding Bijan Robinson early in this game. Ritter back to pass. Kalen Edwards gets free. Flag on the play. It's going to go for a touchdown for the moment, but let's see the flag. roughing the passer on Danny Okoye, and that touchdown will stand. Butker's extra point, good. Points off turnovers that time for Atlanta. Well, Greg Gray to return for the second time in this game. Got to the 50 the first time, and he'll take it from the 3-yard line. Gray had some blocks just past the 25 to the 26. Williams started this game 2 of 2. 2 interceptions since. Spears looking for blocks, trying to bounce it. Gaining 5 when it didn't look like we were going to get a whole lot there. Campbell on the stop. 10 offensive plays. This will be 11. Spears to the outside. We've got blocks. Spears cutting it back. He's going to have the first down barely.
Exactly what they needed right there, because they needed to use the ground game to take some pressure off, because the quarterback's been struggling a little bit.
First down from the 36. Williams just going to scramble, slide down, gaining 7. 2 carries for Williams early in this game. Would like to be able to use his mobility. We don't do that enough. Second down and 3. Spears trying to bounce. Only a yard. Jonathan Allen in there to make a stop. Third down and 2. Running up against Jonathan Allen is always hard. Spears, nice move. He powers for the first down. Tough sledding. Williams on play action. Looking for Malik Neighbors. He's got it. Just enough for a first down. Malik Neighbors doesn't get involved enough anymore. For a while, he was just our guy in the postseason when we got to play the games. Throwing, hit as he throws. I mean, the injuries to the tackles are really hurting us. We don't have as much time as we're accustomed to having, throwing us off a little bit. Pressure is coming. Williams going to scramble. Got to fire it. Knocked away from Neighbors. I was hoping that was just lobbed up enough that it was going to be incomplete if we missed it. Third down. From the 42-yard line, inside of Carty's field goal range. They brought a linebacker again. It is caught by Marvin Harrison Jr. Whew. Maybe not our best throw. But when they work out, they work out. First down and 10 from the 13. Spears to the outside. Tried to cut in behind. The fullback, Terrell Pounds, was unable to do so, gaining only 3 yards. Second and 7 from the 10. Komet pressed at the line. Looking for Komet out of the break. Knocked away. Jesse Bates again, man. I know going after Jesse Bates in this game is going to be a tough test. It always is. Spears here on the run. Spears with the hole. He did not get it. And we have an early decision to make as the tackle is made by Hicks. We're at least going to line up here in fullback dive. Terrell Pounds up the gut. He's got the first down and the touchdown to the fullback, Terrell Pounds. Look at Limmer and Tevin Jenkins just get through there. The center and the guard just powered through. Cleared the hole for the fullback to score. For 7-7, Joshua Carty, it is good. A 13-play drive that took 4 minutes and 40 seconds.
So that drive spans 13 plays.
And now Carty to kick off again.
Touchdown run. So all even at 7 now.
Packed day today. We got Nordiques coming up after this. I believe game 4 of the Stanley Cup playoffs, round 1 against the Florida Panthers, looking for a 3-1 series lead. World Series with the Colorado Rockies starts today, as we took care of the San Francisco Giants last night. Game 1 of the World Series against the Texas Rangers. We're the number 1 team in baseball. The Rangers were number 3 in terms of skill. Nice tackle there from Kaiser. But the Rangers did have the best record in the American League. So 2-3, whatever you want to call them, they're good. And we're going to have our hands full. It's probably the best team we've played in the playoffs to this point. Desmond Ridder back to pass. Going to scramble for it. No! Thrown into traffic. Another incompletion for Desmond Ridder. It's 3rd down and 9. Ridder is 1 for 4. Struggle for both quarterbacks here in this first quarter. 3rd and 9.
Ridder throwing on 3rd down.
Ridder going to scramble again across the middle. It's caught, but short of the first down. That was A.D. Mitchell. Punting for the 3rd time in this first quarter is McNamara. In the air for Marvin Harrison Jr. We've got blocks, looking for a lane up the middle, passing the 30. There's offense back out, and through all their first quarter struggles, a chance to take the lead. I really hate playing in Atlanta. Like, it's so dark, this stadium is. To the outside, Tajay Spears. What a nice tackle there by Braylon Trice. Did not allow Spears to get to the outside, and running to the outside may be a real challenge without Darnell Wright and Jordan Morgan. So up the gut here. Spears gaining 4. His 11th carry of the day. These short gains make me think that at some point in this game, bringing Sidney Kramer in, putting Kramer at the number 1 spot, and giving Spears a break is probably a good idea. I see Ibuka impressed. We're going to see what the safety does here. Emeka Ibuka is open. No! What a play! Knocked away. Bears to punt. Got a battle on our hands here. Stonehouse with the backspin. It'll actually get fielded. Fair catch at the 12-yard line. So again, awful starting field position for Atlanta. In the final seconds of quarter number 1 in a 7-7 game. Ridder back to pass, looking to throw to the flat Robinson, losing a yard. 3 for 6 for 22 yards. Could be the final play of the first quarter. Change at the line for Ridder. Ridder going to throw on the run. Kyler Gordon fell down, but it's a bad pass on the run from Ridder. That was a nasty curl route that got Kyler Gordon on the ground. 3rd down and 11. Deion Walker got through the line. What the hell is that route? It's A.D. Mitchell down the sideline. A big gainer for Atlanta. And that's how the first quarter ends. Jaquan Brisker with a touchdown-saving tackle. 1st down for Atlanta. Quick throw over the middle. First catch of the day for Drake London. 6 yards on the play. In theory, somebody gets through here. They do. It is intercepted by Tyreek Stevenson. And he may take it the distance. Ridder in pursuit. It will not be enough. Tyreek Stevenson pick 6. Pressure forces a bad decision from Desmond Ridder. And when the offense is down so far in this game, Plays by the defense like that are going to go a long, long way.
But I don't think that's really true, do you? Because there's times when we see plays like that.
Cardi for the extra point.
To that team side, it deflates the other side, and they never pick it
Up and good. Bears lead by 7.
That's the thing for me. We talk about momentum changes. A play like that is the ultimate momentum change. So they'll get another shot on offense.
Cardi kicks off.
Kick 6, and now the kick is away.
Touchback. Well, now that we know that bringing pressure spooks Ritter, interesting to see the rest of this game. That is another nice route on the outside, but a bad throw from Ritter. Jazavian Currents in coverage didn't really do much. 2nd and 10. There are 2 tight ends to the left here for Atlanta. Up the middle, Bijan breaks out of the tackle of Kaiser. Tremaine Edmonds there to slow him up. 6-yard gain. 3rd down and 4 from the 31. Ritter back to pass. Ritter going to scramble. Danny Okoye going to force a throwaway. Okoye met him out there on the edge. A huge play. Didn't get the hit, but it forces yet another McNamara punt. Spin move, Harrison. I don't use the spin move very often. I figured I'd give it a try. Up to the 29. I don't know why I see Jack Moynihan coming out onto the field. Linebackers crouch up to the line. Got Theo Johnson blocking on the edge. But a handoff to Tajay Spears. Tajay Spears was in space. But a nice recovery by Jesse Bates to possibly save a touchdown. See if we can't get this Bears offense going. Got the corners back turned. It's caught by Emeka Ibuka. Another first down for Chicago. Into Atlanta territory in just 2 plays to the 46. First catch for Ibuka. The tackle by L'Jarius Sneed. Spears on the carry from behind. That was Bates in pursuit. Forced us to the right side. Hicks on the stop. 2nd and 7. Looking wide open over the middle. It's Cole Kmet. Kmet inside the 20. Williams nearing 100 yards throwing today. See if we can get in a rhythm with our quarterback. First down. Williams rolling out. Waiting. Could not get the throw away. It's a sack for Braylon Trice. Had to wait too long for the route to come across the middle there. 2nd down and 19. To the sideline, Marvin Harrison Jr. has it. Leaves 3rd and 12 from the 20. See what we can do. 3rd and 12. Empty backfield for Caleb Williams. Throwing, hit as he throws. It'll be 4th down and long, and Joshua Cardi will come out and kick a field goal. From 37 yards, Cardi's kick is good. 10-point Bear lead. Kick felt a little bit weird. It felt like a little slow. Somebody was coming off the edge, and thankfully they got glued to the offensive line. I don't know if they would have had a shot to block it anyway, but regardless, we like that. Long as the kick is good, I don't care. Cardi kicks off. Atlanta's offense got to get something going. They've gone away from what was working for them, which was pounding Bijan Robinson at us. Ritter looking off the entire game. It's still way early in this game. You don't have to force the pass, Atlanta. But they're gonna. Across, it is Bijan Robinson. Hauled down after a gain of 4. Kyler Gordon on that stop.
Best players got to make those big-time plays right now. They need them in a big way.
They fought so hard to be here.
Robinson in the back.
Championship game. See if they can
Ritter
hold themselves to the Super Bowl.
hands it off to him on 2nd and 6, gaining only a yard. Jaquan Brisker, sorry, that's Jazavian Currents
They'll say no gain on the play there. Now it'll be third.
on the stop. So 3rd and 5 from the 30. Probably going to have to throw for it over the middle, and it's a bad pass again. My, oh my, Atlanta. Are we seeing the final game for Desmond Ritter as an Atlanta Falcon? It's certainly possible. They really should have upgraded at quarterback a long time ago, as Marvin Harrison Jr. able to skirt free for a little bit. Didn't look like we were going to get much. Well, the Bears offense back to the field. Spears has blocked. Spears makes a man miss. Past the 50, Tajay Spears. Finally broke one, and it was to the outside, which is an encouraging thing to see that we can still do that, even with the injuries to our offensive tackles. Spears up the gut, gaining 9. Nearly a 100-yard game already for Tajay Spears. We'll go back to pass on 2nd and 1. Play action, Williams. That has to be picked, Jesus. 3rd down and 1. Spears gonna hopefully follow the block of the fullback Pounds. Pounds went the other way, though. We're gonna get lucky. Just completely abandons the blocking assignment. I'm like, come on, man. Should have just pounded the hole that we were supposed to go in. Williams, diving play, Jesse Bates, man. Shit. Well, Bates is the Atlanta player of the game to this point. Spears on the carry to the outside, makes Bates miss. Spears still moving to the 17. 112 yards for Tajay Spears. Play action, Williams. Going to the flat, finding the fullback, Terrell Pounds. Okay. 2nd and 3. There's a single safety back there, way at the back of the end zone. Over the middle. Intercepted! Not Braylon Trice. Braylon Trice is injured. Oh, my God. 3rd interception of the first half for Caleb Williams. Quick throw. That is dropped by Mitchell. The way Atlanta's offense is going, Mitchell cannot drop those.
Let's just be honest about it. He should have caught that one.
And he knows that. That was one right in his breadbasket and one he normally catches. Now it's 2nd.
But again, man, the Bears winning the field position battle. Even though the second time that the Falcons have been down here because of our mistakes, Robinson sneaks free for a first down. 57 rushing yards for Bijan Robinson. 99 overall. Ritter hands off. Robinson again breaks the tackle of Danny Okoye. Just shrugged him off for a gain of 4. 2nd down and 6. Bears lead by 10. Hand off Robinson. Stop shy. Kalen Edwards was in on that. Empty backfield on 3rd and 3. Do you trust Ritter to make the throw? It is dropped again. However, We're losing the war of attrition here, as now Mikael Williams is injured. McNamara to punt. Their 6th punt already. We just haven't taken advantage of them. Space to return for Marvin Harrison Jr. Not much. Got to get his speed up. So bring out Tajay Spears once again. Might make this the final drive of the first half. We'll see. Spears to the outside. Nice run. Gain 7. I think now we are going to try and work Sidney Kramer in the game. Mikael Williams can come back, so that's huge. So to the depth chart we go. And we will put Kramer number 1 on the depth chart so we get runs for both.
To this big number so far, we could be seeing something really special here. And we'll see how much they give him the ball.
First carry of the day for Sidney Kramer. He'll get Cole Kmet from his tight end position to come in and block. Good blocks. Do not pick up the first down there. That's a nice tackle by Finney. 3rd and 1. Atlanta looking like they're selling out to stop the run. They drop back. Williams, can he get to the edge? Yes, he can. First down and a bit more. On the 3rd carry of the day for Caleb Williams. They're blitzing. See if we can't get Marvin Harrison Jr. or Emeka Ibuka with this single safety. Williams to fire. He's got Marvin Harrison Jr. inside the 10 to the 7. It might only be the 9th completion for Caleb Williams today. Not the best throw in the world. But 1st and goal, Chicago already up by 10. Blocks broke down. Williams on the run. He's in the end zone. Say the blocks broke down. The routes broke down. They got just picked off. They never came across the middle, which is what I was looking for. Nothing open on the outside. So we scramble it up the middle. And then Malik Neighbors actually does a pretty good job to block here. Can't block all 3 guys. But the Bears are in the end zone and seemingly rolling here in this NFC title game. Can the Falcons get their offense going at any point? 24-7. A 4th straight Super Bowl seems to be a possibility at this point. Nearing halftime. 3:07 to play, and the worst thing Atlanta can do is not convert, not score here. Give the ball back to us. It's a handoff for Bijan and a nice tackle for Bryce Kaiser. Kaiser has been the one. I feel like all of his 5 tackles are on Bijan Robinson. Quick throw, that is Mitchell. Short of the first down, 3rd and 4. They don't have to run a play before the 2-minute warning, but I'd imagine they're going to want to. 3rd and 4. It is play action over the middle. It's caught. 2nd catch of the day, Drake London. Both quarterbacks, very similar numbers. Just Williams with more interceptions. More yards, however. 2-minute warning. Falcons 52 yards away from the end zone. Ritter to pass. Oh, it should have been intercepted by Kyler Gordon, but a nice job by Kyle Pitts to make sure that did not happen. I don't think Kyle Pitts has a catch in the first half. 2nd and 10. Kalen Edwards breaks free. Danny Okoye forces Ritter to check it down to Robinson, only getting 2 yards. 3rd and 8. Might consider going for this if they don't get it. Ritter on the run. He's going to pick it up. He's still going. Ritter out of bounds to the 19. I thought he stepped out. Gave up on the play. First down for Ritter and the Falcons. With time, Ritter gonna run again. He trips. I don't know how you don't see both of those guys sitting on the ground. Desmond Ritter trips over a defender or his own offensive lineman. One of the two. Ritter back to pass. Nothing open. Ritter gonna fire. Caught. Touchdown Atlanta. He had to come back so far for that ball. Morris Samuel. Well, it's a big touchdown for Atlanta. Extra point by Harrison Butker, good. 56 seconds. Bears with all of their timeouts, and Greg Gray from the 2-yard line. Greg Gray. Blocks kind of broke down over on that side. Looked like there was more room to run, then the blocks fell apart. Well, we don't have to be too aggressive here. If it's not there. Harrison. Oh, Williams hit as he threw. That might have been a big gainer if Williams had a little bit more time. Good morning. It's 3 in the afternoon. Throwing, caught by Marvin Harrison Jr., first down, timeout Bears. If it's 3 in the afternoon, I mean, I guess it, I don't remember what state you live in. You're over on the West Coast somewhere. First down Bears. Over the middle, caught, Emeka Ibuka. Noon 06. So see, not morning. Oh, I really should have taken a timeout. We might have to settle for 3 here. Looking for Harrison. Sideline. He got it. To the 25 with 18 seconds to play.
Another big gainer that time. This one goes for 19 yards.
Still with 2 timeouts.
They'll stick with the passing game as he looks.
It's such a miserable throw. That should have been picked. Everyone dropped back in coverage as they should. So 2nd and 10. The down don't really matter anymore. 14 seconds to play. Looking, that is Malik Neighbors for a Bears touchdown. There's only one safety back there. He broke up somewhere on the left side. Touchdown for Malik Neighbors. Bears with a huge touchdown right before halftime. Cardi's PAT, good. Yes, that is the case. I'd kind of want to just win it by ourselves, because next week if we beat Minnesota, I think we win the division anyway.
So not much time to work with here. 9 seconds remain in that.
Cardi kicks off. Atlanta does have all 3 of their timeouts. I don't think they're going to be too aggressive here. Let's call cover 4. They are going to run a play, so they might gain a few yards. Robinson. They get 6, and they do call a timeout. We'll just drop into prevent. 4 seconds. Ritter gonna launch his version of a. That's halftime.
5 before he's out of bounds. So we've reached halftime here in the NFC Championship. As we'll head down to Orlando, that's where we find our man Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime
But
Report.
first, let's look back to the AFC Championship game held earlier today. And it's the Baltimore Ravens who are heading back to the Super Bowl as they await the winner of this NFC Championship game. So with that, let's get you right back out for the second half, as one of these teams will represent the NFC in the Super Bowl. To find out who, let's turn it back over to Brandon Godden.
half going to get underway. 31-14 Bears. 2 quarters away from their 4th straight Super Bowl appearance. Samuel to an E. Well, Atlanta has to basically do everything they didn't do in the first half. Their defense wasn't phenomenal, still allowed 31 points. Robinson up the gut. But they got to get this offense going. I mean, 2 touchdowns along and about 6 or 7 punts for Atlanta in that first half. They didn't even turn the ball over. Outside of the 1 pick six, Deion Walker. Edmonds with a big tackle saves a first down. Ritter not able to get free. 3rd down and 2. Hand off, Bijan. He did not get it. Oh, man, if you're Atlanta, you really probably got to go for this, but I don't think Madden's going to do it for him, and they will indeed punt.
It's almost irresistible here on 4th and short. Yeah, I know they're on their own side of the field. I was going to say.
McNamara punts. Harrison on the sideline. Marvin Harrison Jr. had to juke the punter. It slowed us down. Still a decent return to the 28. Why is the punter so fast? First down for the Bears. Feel like a touchdown here, almost any score at all, might end this game. Sidney Kramer just tripped up by Jesse Bates, who's doing his all to get Atlanta back in this game. The only reliable defender. Williams looking on the deep ball. Marvin Harrison Jr. Oh, what a throw! Touchdown, Maserati Marv.
65 yards.
A 65-yard perfect pass from Caleb Williams. I don't know how he got that separation there. A little bit of a speed boost. Marvin Harrison Jr. to the end zone.
No doubt about it. One thing that has these guys a step away from a shot in the big game, their big play ability.
Might be the dagger. Lot of game left. A lot of chances for us to screw up still. But our offense has been finding their groove as this game has gone on. If you're Atlanta, I don't know how you don't go for it. Down whatever they were on 4th and inches. I know it's from your own territory on the first drive of the second half, but come on. Got to do that.
Here comes the Falcon offense now as they get set to take over here.
So Atlanta back out on offense. 38-14. Handoff Robinson. Slipping a tackle. Bijan to the outside. One of the better runs of the day for Bijan Robinson on his 17th carry. It's what I said from the beginning. If they just run Bijan, they'd be in this game. But they're using Ritter. That's going to be a free play, but they run it. Peter Clifford just going to try and make sure that he doesn't score a touchdown. A free play, and they run it. Offsides on Danny Okoye.
And that's about the easiest decline call you'll ever have right there.
Well, leads me to one of my peeves, and maybe peeves is too strong of a word.
Falcons might get something working here.
Finish the play. Make sure the play ends.
It's Bijan again. Bouncing out. Nice tackle, Tremaine Edmonds. 123 yards for Bijan Robinson.
2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be
might have a 200-yard day, 200-yard plus day by the time this game is over. Play action, Danny Okoye! Somebody else in there as well, but Danny Okoye with the speed off the outside, 3rd and 17. They're outside of field goal range. The game isn't going to let them go for it here. Mikael Williams just got held, and that's a bad pass from Ritter. Man, this is going to be a punt. See what the result of this punt is from McNamara. That's going to be a touchback.
And he couldn't
Yep.
get it to check up. That kicks all the
Wow.
way to the end zone for a touchback. And now Chicago getting ready to go.
Where were they at?
Well, this
I mean, what was that punt? It's a net 19-yard punt.
team, they are rolling right now, Charles. They've scored on 3 straight possessions.
Well, the Bears offense back out.
They pretty much right now got this.
Sidney Kramer on the handoff. Offensive line didn't hold up. The third rush for Sidney Kramer.
You have to go into your blowout material and make sure we have some different things. That's what we're staring at right now, the way this one is going.
Harrison to the outside. Caught. Cutting upfield. 3rd and 1.
9 yards, not quite enough, and they'll be left.
I don't think the Bears have punted today. We've just turned it over 3 times.
This comes under the heading of until they stop him, why not go back to it?
Handoff. Wide open hole for Kramer. First down, Chicago.
And this will be a Bears first down.
With how lifeless Atlanta is, let's just get through this game. Let's go into chew clock way early here.
That was 3rd and short. Yeah, it was an easy pickup because
Got a big lead.
handed it to him.
Kramer to the outside. Blocks didn't hold up.
Defensively, not sure why they were in that.
It is a lot tougher to run to the outside with both of our starting tackles out.
Officially no gain on the play, and it's 2nd down.
See if we can't get something here.
They'll look to throw.
Looking, Malik Neighbors caught it.
Here it's complete.
3rd and 3.
They get 7 out of that.
Caleb Williams, through all his struggles, has thrown for 300 yards.
That's why you take your receivers and
The highlight being the 65-yard bomb to Marvin Harrison Jr. Here is Kramer. Kramer with space. Theo Johnson blocked a would-be tackler straight into us. Otherwise, that could have been a bigger gain there. The tackle goes to Jonathan Allen. I thought this was play action. Looking over the middle, knocked away.
Over the middle, and it's incomplete.
Needed a little bit more separation.
here on this drive, but a chance to exhale just a little bit there with incompletion on 1st down. Now that's
2nd down,
try and get 2 more
barely on our side of the 50. Kramer on the handoff.
It's Kramer. And he's
Gets to the Atlanta side of the 50 after a gain of 2.
but they'll be left staring at a 3rd and 8 coming up.
3rd down and 8.
Not my night. It hasn't been
Tajay Spears is back in the game. We will try and run it with him. Spears still going to the 44, and Spears is hurt. Uh-oh.
There defensively, that was the same case on that play.
I know we've got a good backup in Sidney Kramer, but that is not what you want to see.
It was shaken up. Hopefully, obviously nothing.
I don't know if this is in our field goal. It is in our field goal range. 61-yarder.
So look at this.
For Joshua Carty.
Unit coming out, and he is going to need to bomb this one.
From 61, Carty's kick,
This one looks good.
as if there was ever any doubt.
Well, Charles, the NFL record is 66 yards. That was
66 yards, and he's tied the record. Spears able to come back.
Add his name to the list.
Not sure if we really need Spears the rest of the way. I shouldn't have even thought about that, but
guaranteed when he turns on his
let's try and call runs for Kramer.
a ton of congratulatory texts will be awaiting him.
41-14.
Drive will begin at the 25-yard line. Atlanta now.
6:13 to go, 3rd quarter.
Well, we haven't exactly been treated to a nail-biter in this one, CD, and if they can...
And oddly enough, the rushing yards are almost even.
Are you saying that you feel like
122 on the ground for Bijan Robinson.
beating the traffic in order to get over to their final destination?
yeah, I don't think there's a...
Atlanta simulates so well, but then they get in these games with us, and
You're right about that because it has been pretty
it's Desmond Ritter. Over the middle, that is caught. Kyle Pitts for what I believe is his first catch.
game being a one-score game as we go into it. Watching this blowout, let's just say it's been unusual.
These guys have punted 4 times already.
It'd be his second.
A 5th, barring a conversion here.
They have punted more than that.
Ritter from the gun.
Ritter to fire. Incomplete, man.
They're going to be incomplete.
And you can tell just by looking at
You got to feel for the better players on this team, Pitts and Robinson, because their quarterback is letting them down today.
You've got to find find a way to keep it together.
Almost like they should put that rookie Landon Duckworth in the game, as Marvin Harrison Jr. is on the punt return. Shiftiness, but kind of ran into Cole Tiller. 7 catches for Marv today, 183 yards and the long touchdown.
You remember their drive stalled, but thanks to their kicker, booted a long field goal to at least get him 3. Now here they'll try to do better.
Williams will call Njoku in motion.
How much fun is it for coaches to know that they've got
Kramer to the outside. Sidney Kramer has blocks. Kramer still going, hauled down at the 41. Can't let that happen. Is now Chicago already in position to tack on 3 more. Over the middle, caught Emeka Egbuka to the 15-yard line. Williams' completion percentage back to 50% nearly somehow. No clue how. Uh-oh. Handoff, Kramer. Wasn't the play I wanted to call, but we were running out of time because we're in shoe clock. Gotta call a quick pass so we don't have to audible. A tackle by Drake. Inside of 3 to play, third quarter. Harrison. Another catch for Marvin Harrison Jr. Make that his 8th for 189. The tackle by Campbell. Play action Williams. Back in the end zone at Egbuka. I don't know what the fuck that route. He was supposed to run down the back line of the end zone. I was fairly certain. I have no idea where he was going.
Get a little bit more pressure. Remember when Carolina did that against Denver?
Second and goal.
Ultimately, they dropped the defensive end out, and he ended up with an interception in that game in Super Bowl 50. Maybe
oh, that's wide open. Malik Neighbors powers his way in. Second touchdown of the day for Malik Neighbors.
Second touchdown of the night, and the Bears extend their lead yet again. Well, Charles,
I think Egbuka's the only one without a touchdown now in terms of our big 3 of receivers.
Anybody in this league, especially this deep into the playoffs.
You would think that every year
Bears is the 5 seed this year after we choked away the division. 48-14. 17 minutes away from yet another Super Bowl appearance.
The Bears send the kicking team out there, and they will send this one away.
Cardi on the kick. Samuel, who scored a touchdown today. To a knee. This is just a brutal offensive performance for Atlanta. They get in third and short, and they throw it, and Ritter can't put the ball on the money. To the outside, Bijan Robinson. Nice move on Jaquan Brisker. Bryce Kaiser in on yet another tackle on Bijan. He has been all over him today. A touchdown in the first quarter, a touchdown in the second. The only offense for the Atlanta Falcons. It's a handoff, Bijan again. Kyler Gordon got juked. Peter Clifford can't make the tackle. Bryce Kaiser shoved off. Bijan going crazy. Almost like they should have tried this when they were down 7-0. Ritter to throw. Okoye can't get him. Watch out for the scramble, and we switch to Kaiser at the right time. Only a gain of 6 on the scramble. Pressure caught. Another catch for Samuel. Second catch for him today. 3rd down and 1. Will they do the smart and run with Robinson? Yes, they'll get it. Slipping a tackle brought down by Bryce Kaiser again. 1st and goal for Atlanta. Ritter to throw to the tight end. Timeout. Nobody called a timeout, so somebody must have been injured, and the game broke. Taven Love, the rookie, in here. Throwing, end zone, intercepted. Kyler Gordon to an E. Ritter's struggles continue, and we head back to the run to salt this game away. 5 interceptions combined as Kramer bounces to the outside. Couldn't make the move on Jesse Bates, but still a good gain of 7. This Bears offense, and we're losing a good chunk of this team in the offseason.
They'll keep it on the ground. Kramer.
Making the most of the time they got left together. Another run for Kramer is 11th for 70 yards. Brought down by a quiet A.J. Terrell. Another run. Kramer finding a hole, gaining 7. Will we throw another pass with Caleb Williams? Probably. You know what? Let's try now. Been running quite a bit. Play action. Over the middle. Bad pass. Intercepted. It is Drake. Inaccurate because of the pressure. 4th interception of the day for Caleb Williams. Atlanta offense back out. Over the middle. Caught. Drake London. Tried to slip by Jaquan Brisker, but brought down at the 36.
The catch and run pays off for 29 yards. So into Bear territory now. This is first
Ritter.
10 at the
Back to pass. On the run. Tripped up by Mikael Williams. His 2nd sack of the day, the 3rd for the Bears. 2nd down and 23. Throwing. Oh, that's caught. Kyle Pitts slips a tackle. Pitts. Touchdown, Atlanta. Well, you can't wait till the 4th quarter to get Kyle Pitts involved. But a point off the interception as Tremaine Edmonds crept up, almost like he was going to pick it and then did nothing. Harrison Butker's kick is good. 48-21. Falcons down 27. We just got to get back to the run game. Gray on the return. Greg Gray has no lanes, clobbered at the 22-yard line. Back to the run.
They are starting to sense it now. That George Halas trophy nearly theirs.
Kramer finding holes, following blocks, gaining 7, and most importantly, getting that clock moving.
84 yards rushing for him now as he has been tremendous all day long.
2nd down and 3. To the outside goes Kramer. Got a block short of the 1st down. 3rd and 1. Let's give a little more love to Terrell Pounds here in this game. The D-line crouches in a little bit, but we should be fine. They're lined up right over the center and the 2 guards. Oh, uh-oh. Or not. Finney for his 2nd tackle. Bears will punt.
Stonehouse now as he's on to punt for Chicago.
Sainer still gets through the coverage. Got a guy down there at least. Switching direction. Whoa! Still going is Samuel to the 32. A lot of juking and spinning for a 12-yard return, but up to the 32. Can cut it to a 3-score game here. Ritter back to pass. Should have been intercepted by both Stevenson and Clifford. Hit the hands of both the corner and the safety. Ritter to throw. Kaiser there. Intended for Kyle Pitts. That's a small man on a big man.
Defense are just going to sit back, blanket the field as best they can.
Yeah, this is actually the easy part of the game.
Our little scrappy linebacker, Bryce Kaiser.
Keep everything in front of them. But they blanketed the field.
3rd and 10.
Using a variety of coverage.
And they're going to hand it off. Robinson, it will not get there. 4th and 4. Will they go for it? Yep.
And once again, leverage wins. The offensive line.
The gotta have it of gotta have it's here for Atlanta.
Got some good space for the guy carrying the ball.
Ritter to pass. He has Samuel on the outside to the 47. Just not getting enough yardage there. Winding about 1.5 to 2 minutes off the clock already. And Ritter just wasting time. That is Drake London open. We got Peter Clifford back there. Able to bring him down. It's pretty much the only goal. Just save the touchdown at that point. 1st and goal, Atlanta. Kalen Edwards powering his way over the middle. That is an open Drake London. To go down 20. It is good, and I think apparently we ran into the kicker. It's a pretty nothing penalty. We just don't get to return this because they're just going to kick it out the back of the end zone.
After the roughing penalty on the PAT, they'll
kick off from midfield through the uprights.
Chicago getting ready to go as they take the field.
So, well, back to the run.
Seems pretty assured. I mean, still a decent amount of time left here in the fourth.
Under 8 to play. Couple first downs, you feel real good. Kramer to the outside, makes a move. A lot of broken tackles to only gain 2 yards. L'Jarius Sneed on the stop. Clock is running. Kramer going to try and follow Pounds. He does. Finding a hole barely, gaining 3. 3rd and 5. Up by 20, we will run again. Can get this inside of 6 minutes. The run. Kramer. Oh, he's not going to get it. Braylon Trice. His 6th tackle. Well, punting again is Chicago.
So they're forced to punt on 4th as this one's away.
Fair catch at the 15.
About the 15-yard line. So a change of possession.
Atlanta with a hope and a prayer, but they still need 3 touchdowns in 6 minutes.
Falcons 1st and 10 here as Ritter gets them ready at their own 15.
We're just playing.
They'll come out throwing here to start the
Unfortunately, we're playing not to lose at the moment as that's thrown away by Ritter inside of 6 minutes.
You definitely start getting a little hesitant to throw the ball out wide because that's prime pick 6 territory. That time, he made sure the only guy who was going to catch it was sitting
85 yards away.
Ritter with another
That's Drake London. Still going to the 35. 92.7 point lead over me.
Score game here late. You can probably rule out the comeback, but certainly some kind of a moral victory to be had if they can get a few more points to close things out. And to that end, a nice pass play there to push.
Yeah, that's happening.
Yeah, and we know in this league,
I got a lot. Most of my big hitters are later. I mean, I got my defense, my flex, tight end, and oh god, what a miserable game for Bijan though. Yeah, see, I got Lamar, Kenneth Walker, Stephon Diggs. I don't know. It's not looking pretty, but regardless. 2nd down. Ritter over the middle. Knocked away by Kyler Gordon. 302 yards of sheer passing volume for Desmond Ridder.
Down started. They need a full 10 here to pick up the first down and move the chains.
Ridder throwing, no! Tripped up by Okoye and sacked by Mikael Williams. It is 4th down and 24. Atlanta's got to have it.
Today, but this man, he's been at the center of all of it. Really special day for any defense to have this many
Ridder
in the game.
with time, throwing one-on-one, knocked away by Tyreek Stevenson. Ridder just did not have it today. And chance for the Bears to really salt this game away. Sidney Kramer with a nice run. It's 1st and goal. 100-yard day for Sidney Kramer. 1st and goal from the 9. Tajay Spears back in the game. Nada. 2 100-yard rushers for the Bears today. We shared the love. 2nd and goal, clock running. Spears following, pounds to the 3. 3-yard line, 3rd and goal. Handoff, Spears untouched, touchdown Bears. Only thing that stands between Chicago and yet another Super Bowl is a little bit of time left on the clock. Baker Mayfield's lighting up the Packers? Hell yeah!
Is getting a good stance, blocking, and getting their runner across the goal line.
Cardi's PAT, a little right but good. 4 plays, 20 yards, 2 minutes. 2:42 left on the clock. What will Atlanta do? Samuel to an 8.
And he'll very wisely take a knee here as they'll bring this one out to the 25 on the touchback.
6 catches for Drake London, most of them coming later in this game as the passing offense really didn't do anything until they went into desperation mode.
Whatever they're doing isn't working. He's up over 100 yards. We'll see how they adjust.
And when they do
changing
that,
the play,
they weaken their defense in
everyone
other
manned.
as well. And how many times have we done games where we've seen a guy have a big game like this?
Over the middle, that is caught. Bijan Robinson up the middle to midfield. 21 of 41 for Desmond Ridder. And it really wasn't until he got into this 4th quarter he started throwing the ball consistently well. Deion Walker made it free, but that's a nice pass to Bijan. Juke move, 1st and goal Atlanta. 2-minute warning has been reached. Atlanta still firing for it. They had success like this throughout the game. We might not be just kind of killing time, but that's a touchdown to Kyle Pitts. His 2nd of the 4th quarter. To go down 20 again inside of 2 minutes. I would imagine Atlanta going to onside kick simply because they have to. They will.
Looks like their memory was a little too long there.
So still lots of work left to do, but here comes the
on the ground, covered up by Malik Neighbors. Just trying to go to the ground there and not get popped. So now the Bears see if Atlanta calls the timeouts. Kramer finding a hole, spear down, and they will not. Falcons going to concede here.
It's a pickup of 4, and it'll bring up 2nd down.
I think we can wind down the clock. Kramer.
They'll keep it on the ground. Kramer.
3rd and 3.
They needed. Now can they get the other 3 here on 3rd down?
I like the call there because that was one to take time off the clock and get them closer to getting out of here with a W. In the mind of the play caller, all you want to hear is tick, tick.
We'll head to a knee, and it is inside of 40 seconds. 55-35 going to be the final. Atlanta puts up a fourth quarter fight, but the Bears are going to go off to their fourth straight Super Bowl, looking for their third Super Bowl title in head coach CM Punk's tenure.
And what a ride it has been. NFC champs, they have punched their ticket to the biggest show in sports.
And what a way to get there, to go the entire season and then play for the right to go to the Super Bowl and the right to call themselves NFC champs. Elation has to abound.